girlies, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to have a little yap session and do my makeup with you guys, so let's get ready. All right, I have everything laid out, so this should be not super duper long, but let's yap and do some makeup. So first we're gonna go with the Refi primer. So I am new on YouTube and I have not really done a video that's, kind of like getting to know me. So I do want to tell you guys a little bit about myself so you know who you're watching. My name is Kiera. I am 24. I live in LA and I am currently a corporate girly. I work a 9 to 5. I work for a tool company. I'm not gonna say which one, stalker, but I work for a tool company as a space planner. And if you don't know what a space planner is, don't worry, because I didn't either. It's basically someone that kind of figures out where products are gonna live in the store. Like we basically figure out the placement. So that's all the boring stuff. I have a boyfriend. I live with my boyfriend. We've been together for 4 years. It's been so long. We've been living together for I think 2 years at this point. Yeah, it's been nice. Now we're gonna go into my brows. This is the Mineral Fusion brow pencil. I've been into makeup for a really long time. I honestly got into makeup when I was in like middle school, but my mom would never let me wear makeup. She would always tell me no. I would have to wait until I'm 16. And I remember I asked her for every single birthday, like, can I please start wearing makeup? Like that was always what I wanted. And the answer was always no. I think she finally let me wear makeup around like 15. She ended up caving a little bit early and I was like, heck yeah. So that's when I really got into makeup, was when I was in high school. But yeah, I've always loved it. I've always had so much fun with makeup. I've always been so intrigued by makeup. And I don't know, it's just one of those things that I feel like it's a fun thing to do. It's a cute little hobby. I know some people don't consider makeup a hobby, but let me tell you what, I do. Yeah, so let's talk about why I wanted to become a YouTuber, content creator, whatever you want to say. I'm saying a lot, I feel like. So I've always wanted to get into social media. I actually went to college for marketing. So I kind of always knew it was something I wanted to do. But to be honest, it's just, I love social media. It's one of those things where like, it's so fun. Like it's a job that's fun. You work for yourself. You just enjoy life. Also, I'm going with the best skin ever from Sephora collection in 18.5. I love this concealer. But yeah, I think it's honestly just a really fun job and it's something I've always wanted to do, and I've just never had the confidence to like post myself online. I don't know what changed. Maybe like my frontal lobe developed, but yeah, your girl does not care anymore. I am on TikTok as well. I'll post my TikTok handle, whatever, right here on the screen. I'll also put it in the caption. I'm just carving out my eyebrows, by the way. So sorry, I'll probably be a little bit more focused. Okay, so I have carved out my eyebrows. Now I'm just gonna go in with this Morphe brush and I'm going to blend it out. I really think that like carving out your eyebrows, ooh, girl. I really feel like carving out your eyebrows is such an important step. Like it just makes everything look so clean. Speaking of clean, if you guys have seen my short, I think it's called like my Trust the Process makeup routine, my eyebrows were a freaking mess. And it's because they had not been like cleaned up, and I had already filmed it. And I looked at it after and I was like, oh my gosh, I did not realize my eyebrows look so bad. So I literally went in and cleaned them up like the next day. Or I think not even the next day, like the same day, like right after I filmed that. And I was like, wow. And then I was like contemplating deleting it. But I was like, I'll live. I'll make up for it with better videos and better brows. That's how we're looking. Right now, I am just priming my eyes. I use concealer to prime my eyes. I haven't used an actual eyeshadow primer in a while. My favorite one though, back when I did use primer, was the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Oh my gosh, that primer was like holy grail. If you put that on, your makeup was going nowhere. It was lasting legit all day. To set it, I'm taking this Mineral Fusion setting powder. It doesn't have a shade, it's just the one setting powder. You'll notice I have a lot of like clean products, non-toxic products, and that is because a few years back I went non-toxic, non-toxic-ish, probably like more like a low tox, and I basically cleaned out my entire makeup collection. And yeah, most of my products are clean now. I don't think anything's not clean. Also, the definition of clean, no parabens, no BHT. I don't use anything with synthetic fragrance. I try to avoid mineral oil, stuff like that. But don't get me wrong, I still love my like conventional makeup, and I definitely try to find non-tox versions or non-tox items in like mainstream brands. So like for example, Kylie Cosmetics, I just say that because I have her palette right here. I absolutely love Kylie, and any of her products that are non-toxic I will probably get, or like NARS, things like that. All right, so eyes are done, or they're not done, but they're primed. So now we are going to go in with foundation, and my foundation kind of switches out day to day. It just kind of depends on how I'm feeling. Today I will be using the About Face foundation. So this baby right here in the shade Medium 1 Warm, love it. Also, please ignore the missing nails. I meant to fix them and I did not. But yeah, we're gonna go in with this foundation. If I remember correctly, this matches me pretty well, so I shouldn't have to mix anything in. Yeah, I think we're good. We're good. One thing I don't like is having to dip this. Like, I definitely wish it was a pump. Okay, I think we're probably good. Let me know down below, by the way, like who are some of your favorite YouTubers? I can tell you right now, my favorites are Kenna Marie and Jarrell. I love both of them. I don't know, I love the aesthetic, and that's always like what I said, like when I finally start social media, like that's gonna be my aesthetic. And might be low-key failing at it, but you know, it's okay. I don't think people should try to copy others as aesthetics. I definitely think that like you can take inspiration, but definitely try to find your own. I don't think aesthetic is like a one-size-fits-all thing. Like a lot of people will say, yeah, a clean girl aesthetic and all these, you know, different things, and I don't think anyone fits into like one aesthetic fully. I think everyone has their own version of that aesthetic, and that is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't take that as a bad thing. It's a really good thing. I also don't know like if I'm gonna like really cut this. I kind of wanted to do just like a straight, you know, raw footage, I guess, but we'll see how awkward I am. Because low-key, I didn't realize how hard it is to have topics to talk about. And that honestly probably just comes from me, like, being new. It's like, what is there to talk about that you guys are going to care about, considering that you don't really know me? Foundation is done. I like to let that sit for a minute. So right now we are going to go in. First, my lips are so dry, like, sorry. I'm gonna go in with lip balm. This is the Red Lip Peptide. I love this personally. Okay. So now, I am going to go ahead. I'm trying to think what's the next step I want to do. I kind of want to bronze next. I sometimes do my makeup in wonky orders just to see, like, what do I like the most? You know what I mean? Sometimes I like, I don't know, I have found that some of the weird routines I absolutely love. And I always like swore like I would never try some of these. Ooh, girl, that's a lot. I swore I would like never try some of these crazy ones, but they low-key are pretty good. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. And that is the Say Do Bronze. It's really pretty. I really want to try their, do y'all see that? Trust the process, y'all. I really want to try their, what's the one that's like in a jar? The really popular one, Sun Melt. I'm pretty sure it's called Sun Melt. I really want to try that one. It's just, I have so many bronzers. I have not been able to justify buying it. Like, each time I come so close to getting it and I'm like, girl, you have so many bronzers that you need to use. Like, let's not. Before I like decolored my makeup when I went non-toxic, I had so many of one product. And it was always just like, I don't know, it was crazy. I had so much makeup and I wouldn't use it. And I'm trying to not get back into that habit. I'm kind of like looking at it as like a fresh start, you know. But we'll see. I do have a lot of makeup. Now we're gonna do blush. This is the Rhode Sleepy Girl blush. This is so pretty. Not gonna lie, guys, like I'm still kind of playing around with cream blushes because I feel like some of them, they just look odd on me when I wear them. And I don't exactly know what it is, but I'm still trying them out. And random, but this is, right, it's not random. This is literally a get ready with me. This is the Say double-sided brush. I don't even know what it's called, honestly, but I actually really like this blush for cream products. Oh my gosh, I really like this technique. Normally what I do is I open the blush and like I, you know, drag the brush over it, but I really like this method, like so much better. I feel like maybe that's why I'm not a fan of cream blushes. Maybe I'm just applying them like terribly. Like, y'all, this looks so good. Oh, also, I didn't tell you guys, I already prepped my skin. I use basically everything from Rhode, so I go in with the glazing milk and then the little peptide serum thing. And then the moisturizer I use is the Barrier Cream, or the Barrier Restore Cream, the thinner one. So now we're gonna go in with concealer. These are the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealers. I have light 2.6 and light 2.2. 2.2 is nicotine, 2.6 is cafe con leche. These have always been my favorite concealers. And when I went non-tox, I got rid of them and I strongly regretted it. And because I have very much, what do you call it? Like lessen my regulations. When it comes to non-tox, I use a lot more mainstream products. So I literally bought this so quick. Wow, I feel like that side has so much more, but that's okay. Yeah, I bought this so quick. I do not regret it. It is just as good as I remember. All right, I'm gonna take my sponge and blend this out. Blending concealer, like, low-key takes so much time for my makeup routine. And if I'm looking crazy, guys, please trust the process. Like, I promise you, my makeup eats normally. Oof, look at that. That is so pretty. Like, I love, love, love the finish and just the look of this. I know it looks a little bit bright, but don't worry, once I kind of like do the rest of my makeup, it'll come together and not look so light. Oh my gosh, usually when I do my makeup, because I do get a silk press, I wear a bonnet to do my makeup so that I'm not messing with my hair. And when I did my short and doing my makeup, I looked back at it because I have my bonnet on in it, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I look crazy. I look so like not aesthetic. And I'm just taking the Hourglass powder to set just in the creases of my eyes while I let the rest kind of set. Okay, so now while we let that set, we're gonna go ahead and do our eyes. I'm going in with I was gonna take the Kosas Undress palette, but I actually am gonna take the Kylie palette just because I have it out. All right, guys, please don't judge my makeup routine. So first I'm going in with the shade Natural, which is this beauty right here. And then just to tell you up front, I'm gonna go in with Rust, Umber, and Camel. And those are gonna be the shades I use for today's look. Right now I'm using Natural just as a base. Just to kind of, I don't know. I already set the concealer, but you can consider this like a second setting. Then I'm gonna take Rust mixed with Camel, and I'm gonna just take that into my crease. I love this palette. I honestly think she did so good with this palette. I like Kylie Cosmetics until relatively recently. I think this may have actually been my first purchase from her. And I wanna say I got it when her Smoky palette came out. Either got it when the palette came out or I got it like right after it came out. But as soon as I tried it, I fell in love. There is a lot of kickback, I will say, but the pigment is absolutely amazing. It blends well, and for me, it lasts all day. So I highly recommend it. I want to get her bronze palette. I just kind of feel like I have other palettes pretty similar, but we'll see about that one. Her mauve palette, I have the mini version, so I kind of have held off on getting the like full size one, mainly because when I look at it, it kind of looks like I have the main colors in the mini, so I don't know. I don't really know that I need the full size. And then I have her Smoky palette. Sorry guys, my nose is like itching and I don't know why. Yeah, but I love this palette. I think it's great. I highly recommend you buy it. And this, by the way, is the shade Umber, and I'm just taking this on my crease. This is like my everyday look. Like if I'm doing makeup, this is what I'm doing. And I can achieve the same look with the Kosas palette. So if I don't do it with the Kylie palette, I do it with the Kosas palette, which is really good too. And then once I do that, I go back in with Rust and Camel, and I blend that a bit. Sometimes I'll also take Umber into the crease a little bit, like the tiniest little bit, but it really just depends on how the makeup is coming out or how the eye look is coming out. Like this looks pretty good. And like I don't do super like intricate eye looks majority of the time. This is what I like to do. Like I just feel like this complements I feel like it complements my me so well. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm sorry guys, I feel like I'm looking over here a lot. It's because my mirror is right here and you guys are right here. Normally what else I'll do is I'll take the time to go in and fix my eyebrows while I'm waiting for this to set. But my eyebrows actually look pretty darn good. So we don't have to worry about that. Which means our next step is really just gonna be setting our face. So to set my face, I go in with the Hourglass Veil Primer. This is such, or not primer, powder. This is such a good powder, I really like it. I know there's a lot of like iffy reviews on it. I've seen a lot of people that don't like it. I think it works pretty good. I haven't really found a powder that like I love, like love. But I think this would be up there on my, you know, like must-haves list. So let's go in and set. The other thing I also really like about this powder is because I have a yellow undertone. This palette, I keep calling this powder everything but a powder. This powder has a yellow undertone to it. And I think it is just so perfect for my skin tone. So if you have yellow undertones, I highly recommend trying it out. I like to do a light set. I don't like too much powder on my face. So I think that's honestly enough for me. Depending on the day, depending how I'm feeling, under my eyes, I will go in with, let me grab it for you, the Huda, wow, your girl cannot talk today. The Huda Beauty Easy Bake and Snatch Powder, and this is in the shade Pound Cake. I think mine low-key looks a little gross, but it just looks like that. And I'll take that under my eyes. It'll just brighten, and it is absolutely gorgeous. So now that we've set our face with powder, we're gonna go in with bronzer. The bronzer I take is the Anastasia Powder Bronzer in Saddle. I'm not sure if they sell this anymore. I know they just came out with a new bronzer, and I think it may have replaced this one. I haven't tried the new one, but this one is really good. I highly recommend it if you can get your hands on it. I have used this since probably high school. Not this exact one, I got a new one kind of recently. This is another one of those things that I got rid of, and as I loosened my rules for non-tox, I have repurchased it. So yeah, but it's a great powder. I love it. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love looking very, very bronze. I think it's absolutely the best look. I am not a fan of bringing bronzer down here. I don't exactly know why. I really only like putting bronzer here and here. So I don't do the full 3. I do just half of the 3. But that's my favorite way to do it. Also, lashes. Let's address lashes. I know my lashes are looking crazy. I'm due for a fill, guys. I get extensions. I don't do falsies anymore. So my appointment was pushed. So I'm making do with the like 10 lashes that I have. But it's okay. I still look cute. Let's get on to blush. So for blush, I'm using the Balm Big Date blush. The shade is also Big Date. Super pretty. I feel like the Balm is so like underrated. I love their stuff. I usually get it at Ross because that's kind of the easy place to find it. But they also still sell on their website. There's just a lot of products you can't get anymore. But yeah, like I literally feel like one day everyone just stopped talking about the Balm. Like I remember they were super popular back in what, like 2016 or something like that. I probably wasn't even doing makeup at the time. Maybe. I don't know, but back when they were popular, I wasn't using them. That's the point. And then I feel like they just fell off, and then I never really got into them as I really got into makeup, and I love their stuff. A little too much on that side. Like their stuff is genuinely so pretty. I don't know. I wish they got the hype they deserved because they are so good. Like genuinely, I absolutely love their stuff. And every now and then on their website, they have like a really big sale where I think things are like 60% off or something like that, like a really big discount. And that's like an even better time to purchase from them. Anyway, I forgot to use brow gel. I'm going in with the Milan Clear Brow Gel. This is my all-time favorite brow gel. Once upon a time, I ran out of this stuff and it was so hard to find. Like, I kid you not, nowhere had it in stock. And I remember I found it at, I think, one Walmart. Mind you, I looked at Amazon, on their website, like everywhere. Nowhere had it in stock. And I got that one from Walmart. And then next time I needed to repurchase it, which was kind of recently, everywhere has it in stock, but like I was like, I am buying a backup of this. I do not care. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the face. I'm not gonna highlight. I don't really highlight much anymore. It's just not really my thing. We're gonna go ahead and do my lips. My favorite lip combo is a Say lip combo, but today I'm actually going with Kylie. I am going to use Kylie Cosmetics in Lure, but I don't know why I'm facing this way. Kylie Cosmetics in Lure. But a really good one is the Say lip liner in Twist. I love this one, but it's more natural on me. If I want something that's more like color, I'll use this. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and use Say. Ignore me. We're gonna use the Say lip liner in Twist. So what you want to do before you line your lips, I was wholeheartedly a girl that lined my lips with lip balm on. And I was like, yeah, you need to so that your lips are not dry. And I kid you guys not, the first time I did it without lip balm, love, best result. Cause like, I noticed my product like wasn't staying, so like my lip liner just wouldn't last. And I just thought it was a lip liner, you know, I was like, oh, okay, they're not long lasting. And the day I did it without lip balm, it lasted all day. Kid you not, I fell asleep. And when I woke up, still on my lips, I was flabbergasted. So I'm gonna take the lip liner. Hope you guys, can you guys see? You guys can see. Just gonna line my lips. I would say when it comes to makeup, lining my lips is the one thing I struggle with the most. I don't know why, because it's not like a hard thing. But I just don't feel like I do it right. But as you guys can see, it's very natural. Like, it's very close to my lip color. So when I want something that's going to show a bit more, I go in with my darker Kylie shades. I ordered a camera and it was supposed to get delivered today. And not sure what happened. It went from out for delivery, it'll come today between whatever time, to we'll update your delivery date when your package is moving again. I was like, what the heck? Did someone like steal my package? Because it was definitely out for delivery like all day. So I'm kind of scared, but so okay, there's that. And then our last, actually not last step, I'm gonna take this Nude Sticks Intense Matte Lip Pencil in Belle, and I'm gonna just kind of go in the middle, get that ombre look. Cute, 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 cute. And then the last step of the lip routine is going to be lip gloss. I can either go in with Bounce, I think that this will go the best. Bounce or Dip. Dip is more, probably closer to this. Bounce is gonna be a little more pinky. So we're gonna go in with Dip because it's gorge. Gorge. Oh, that is so cute. Okay. And then normally I would set my face. I'm not going to today just because I'm not really like going out. But what I normally use is the One Size Powder Melt Glass Setting Spray. This is so good. It definitely gives you that glass skin vibe. One thing I like to do is mix this with the LYS Natural Finish Setting Spray. This is also really good. These two together, great finish. I really hope you guys enjoyed spending time with me. This is the final look. I will try to put the products in the description. Let me know if I miss anything or there's anything else that you want to know. But yeah, thanks for watching and spending time with me. Bye.